24th of January, Rabbi Furst, Mishna Berura. Rabbi, you're muted.
How's that?
Much better.
Okay, thank you for telling. Okay, good morning again. This is Rabbi Shlomo Furst here, Yeshiva Salmanavshi here in Yerushalayim, care of Zoom. This is our second share in the morning. We're learning Mishna Berura. The Chafetz Chaim is Halachas and Nesis Kapayim Birkas Kohanim, which is in Siman Kuf Kaf Ches. And we are, we'll review again Lamed Ches, and we're in the middle of Mishna Beruras on that. I guess, Lou, you can begin in the meantime till Barry or Mayor comes back for us. Maybe they want to take over. Yeah. Lamed Ches.
You said Lamed Tes?
Lamed Ches, 38.
Lamed Ches, Tes. Okay, Ches is before Tes. Let's see, here's Ches. Okay, Barry, you're here. Do you want to read?
No, it's okay. Where are we starting from?
Siman Kuf Chav Ches, Mishna Berura, Kuf Ches, and Siman Lamed Ches, 38.
Okay, Shata Revi'is Yayin Bevas Achas. He drank a revi'is of wine in one drinking, one time.
Right.
Lo yisa es kapav. He should not duchen. Sha'o bishtei pa'amim. If he drank it in two times, o shenatan lesocho ma'at mayim, or he put into it a little bit of water, mutar. He is able to do him.
Right.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, that as we learned yesterday, because this halach is modeled after the prohibition of the Kohenim in the base of Mikdash doing the avoda at the time that they had been drinking. So just as it's there, it's only if he drinks strong undiluted wine. Here also it only applies if it's strong undiluted wine. If the wine's diluted, then it's permissible to do.
V'im shata yoser me revi'is, but if he drank more than a revi'is, af al pi shehu mazug, even though he diluted it, va'afilu shita'o bikama pamim, and even if he drank it in several times, lo yisa es kapav, he may not duken, ad sheyasir yeno me alav, until that the effect of his wine me alav is, I guess, reduced.
Like it disperses. It disperses from him. Meaning till the wines of the effect of the wine wears off.
Wears off, disperses. Okay. All right, Mishna Berura.
Right. We did the first few. Now we're in the one toward the end there. Ad Shisar Yano Me'elav. That's in Kuf Mem Aleph.
Kuf Mem Aleph. Ad Shia Sir Kule. Until Shiyasir, I don't remember what that word is. Shiyasir, oh, the effect. Until the effect wears off. Ayin Siman Tzadi Tet. Look over there at Siman Tzadi Tet, Sif Bet. V'shayach gam lechain. And it's also it's appropriate to this.
Meaning, take a look over there in the Siman Sadi test base. Meaning that's there. It talks about a person. Is he able to daven Shmona Esrei if he had drunk a revis or more of wine, right?
Right.
And how that is relevant to here.
Okay. So look over there and compare and contrast the two situations.
Right. Okay, I see Mayor's come back. Maybe Mayor, would you want to pass off to Mayor?
Okay, you'll just have to, whoops, I'm plugged in. Yeah, hold on 1 second. Where are we again? We were at Kuf Mem.
Aleph.
That's Kuf. Yeah, we're in the Kuf Mem Aleph in the Mr. Brewer.
Oh, actually, yes, here. Okay.
Is Yasir related to Musar?
Shiyasir Yaino, no, here it means to remove. It's remove the wine from upon him, meaning it's lost its effect. Yasir means to remove.
Oh,
Okay,
so
so
not-
what it
not-
removes
not-
the effect of the wine then we're talking about?
Right, that's right.
Okay, removes the effect of the wine. Yeah, I'm sorry, I had to help my wife. That's why I was a little late
It's okay.
coming back. Okay, so it says, Ayin Siman Tzadi Tet, Sif Bet. Okay, so see, that's Siman. Okay. B'shayach gam likan. And it also relates here.
Yes.
Okay. V'chol ze inyan zayin, yayin. And all of this is about the matter of wine. Aval bishar mashkin mishakrin.
Other intoxicating beverages.
Other intoxicating beverages. Oh, okay.
Can I just add one clarification? At what point during the in the base of Migdash, at what point were the Kohanim drinking? I mean, where did this fit in with their duties?
No, they was forbidden for them if they had drunk at even a glass of wine. It's forbidden for them even to step foot into the base of Migdash, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, so okay, so but there was no situation where they were.
The wine was
on
poured.
duty
The wine
drinking
was
wine.
poured onto the mizbeach. That's where the wine went. All the wine,
Right.
the libations. Although those libations were not poured into the mouths of the Kohenim. Those libations were poured onto the mizbeach. Yeah, we don't go for that sort of stuff, Barry.
Okay, well then I'm not going to join the Kohanim then.
It's okay.
I'm not going to make application then. That's it.
Well, I don't know, Barry. I still say Kiddush Friday night and Shabbos lunch, so I drink a little bit.
Yeah, but not before duchening. In
Not
other words,
before Duchenim. Matter of fact, I don't know if you're permitted to eat anything before Duchenim. Maybe some water you can moisten up the lips.
Shabbos, but it could be, for example, Musaf, for example. Musaf,
yeah,
sometimes
because
something make a break for Musaf.
Kiddush. Yeah,
before
I mean,
Musaf.
aren't there some people who daven Shachris at home and they only come to shul for Musaf?
Maybe, I don't know. I don't know too
Like
many like that.
if a person davens Hanetz at home on Shabbos morning,
Right.
right? So there's no minyan for him. So he after Shachris, he's going to make Kiddush.
Right.
That would be a scenario where the Kohen might be over the line.
That's right.
Well, Back home, I am home. Back in the United States, where I lived in Highland Park, Edison, on Simchat Torah, I think in all the shuls, I was a member of 3 shuls there. On Simchat Torah, they did Musaf prior to, all the hakafot and the celebrating and the
right.
drinking and the eating. So they got all that out of the way before we could partake in the festivities, sort of say.
Yeah.
Okay.
I also was a member of 3 shuls. And the reason I did it was because when I wasn't at any of the shuls, they all thought I was somewhere else, right? And I was home sleeping. Sleeping late.
My rationale is that I somehow either davened or took classes. I was always partaking of those 3 shuls, so that's why I did that.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Magen Avraham writes, the mutar lisa kapav afilu nishtaker ad she'eno yachol ledaber pinei hamelech. Whoa, so it's permitted to duchen even if one is drunk until he's not able to speak in front of the king?
Right, meaning in terms of other, meaning he's going to be drinking whiskey, right? He's going to drinking beer, he's going to drink whiskey, vodka. So according to the Magen Avraham, that Lisa Kavov, he can duchen, feel nishtaker until, even if he's drunk enough that even if he's drunk, but and he can do that, duchen, until he's no longer able to speak before a king. Meaning that, like, we don't have kings today, but like, for example, if a person was drunk and a policeman would stop him, would he be able to get himself together and talk properly to the policeman, right, Barry? When you get stopped by a policeman, you want to talk politely, right?
Absolutely. Right. You have to, and slip your gun under your seat. Don't ever leave your gun on the seat beside you, because then you're done for.
Yep.
Just a friendly piece of advice, just, in case.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, if you have a
Probably.
license, you can carry a gun. If you have a license, that's
Yeah.
okay.
No, I did have a license in America to carry. And whenever, very rarely, but whenever I did get stopped, when I handed them my license, I would hand them my license to carry at the same time. And he would realize that I had a weapon on me. And then some policemen would ask you to get out of the car to be safe, but you had to inform them that you were carrying.
Mhm.
Because if they saw your weapon and they don't know, they wouldn't know if it was legal or not.
Right. Okay. Very good.
So,
So here the by tefillah, because he says by tefillah gamkein, right? It's also by davening, standing Shemon Esrei, a person who's been drinking, he can go ahead and daven as long as he's able to imagine himself speaking before a king and not getting his head cut off.
Tefillah, Gahagavna, Tefillah To'eva, Da'ayo B'siman Tzadi Tet. So forget what concerning prayer.
Right. When it comes to this subject of davening, it's Shemon Esrei.
Oh, the Shemon Esrei. Okay. I don't remember Kahai Gavna though.
Ki Hagavna, in this particular case, the B'tefillah Ki Hagavna, in by tefillah, when a person's too drunk to talk straight face to the king, his tefillah is a toeva. His tefillah is despicable. He's not supposed to. It's forbidden to daven. It's despicable. He's forbidden to daven, and if he did daven, he has to repeat his Shemon Esrei when he sobers up.
I see. Okay. As cited in Sadi Tet. Okay. B'nesiat kapayim, but the duchening is permitted.
That case is permitted. By duchening, it's permitted.
Okay. Imlo shehigia shikruto shel lot de az de shote yechashev v'chein katav b'sefer Matei Yehuda. Okay, so if he did not reach the point of intoxication, I guess we'll call it, of lot, then he's thought of as a simpleton.
At that point, when he's reached the level of drunkenness of that of Lot, he's then Yechashiv is considered to be like one out of his mind.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, well, that was pretty drunk, I guess. Huh? Okay, V'chein kata, this is written in a Sefer Matei Yehuda. Okay. Aval, Harbe Achronim, Chokim, Al Zeh, V'sovrin, Digam B'shar Mashkin, Kol, Shenishtaker, Bahen, Ad She'eno Yachol Ledaber Lifnei HaMelech, Eino, no say kapav. So, but there are many achronim who decided that about this opinion, I guess, that also
this is not like the Magen Avraham. The Magen Avraham said when it comes to other intoxicating beverages, if a person is drunk, he can still do it because it's not
Right.
wine. But Avo, Harbi Achronim, many other Achronim argue on this.
So if they
So therefore, it's going to be hard, you'll be hard pressed to go up in Duchen if you've been drinking whiskey or something.
right.
Drunk.
So anyone who's inebriated, that to the point where they can't even speak before a king,
Right.
they should not go up to Duchen.
Right.
Okay, uveyayin migito da'at magen Avraham le'esur b'nesiat kapayim. But then also with wine, according to the Magen Avraham, it's forbidden to Duchen.
Yeah, Yain Megito is the like fresh wine. It could even be, according to some, maybe even grape juice. Could be.
Oh, really? Huh. V'chama achronim chokim alav kevan sheino mishaker.
Right.
And there are other achronim who decided about this, that since he wouldn't be inebriated,
Right.
intoxicated. No.
Right.
I guess it's the same thing.
Right. It's talking about grape juice, right?
Oh, okay. That's what Sheino Mishaker is. Oh. Oh, okay. So that's what you're saying. So if there are some who say that if it's only grape juice, one can still go up to Duchen.
Right, because it's not intoxicating, right?
Okay, very good. Okay, so it looks like we're up to Lamed Tet now.
Yep, we can start the next one. Very good.
Wow, looks like is it a big one? No, let's go. Okay, it says Lamed Tet on top. Lo hayubo echad mehadvarim hamonim nesiat kapayim. Lo hayubo. You're one. Let's see.
Oh,
Someone's not counted concerning this duchening?
I mean, it's like this. I mean, we've been mentioning many different things which can cause a Kohen to be invalid to Duchen, right?
Mhm.
In the previous Sifim. So lo yabo hadim devraim amonelis niskapayim. He doesn't have any of those things which we've been previously talking about, which would prevent him from duchening.
Oh, okay. Afal pi sheino midadek b'mitzvot v'chol ha'am miranim acharav nesiat nosei et kapav. Okay, so let's see. Afal pi, even though he's not particular
Meaning,
with the mitzvah.
right,
with the
he's not medactic in mitzvahs. He's not careful about lashon hara. He doesn't really spend too much time learning. Maybe he's not so doesn't come to shul so often. Maybe even his Shabbos is a little bit shaky if you start analyzing what he does and how he makes his tea on Shabbos and how he eats his peanuts on Shabbos. A little bit shaky about whether or not he's really keeping Shabbos properly or not. He's not medactic in mitzvahs. The person's he's like comes to shul, he does what he does, he doesn't do what he doesn't do. So
Wow.
what are you going to do with a guy like that? He doesn't have anything which is
Are you writing this down, Mayor?
Yeah, I'm just thinking of my past history. I grew up in a conservative synagogue, and the rabbi of the synagogue decided to do Nesiat Kapayim. I mean, before that, they didn't do it. And it reminded me, because the very first time we did it, there must have been about 25 Kohanim that went up to the Duchen.
Was the rabbi a Kohen?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
So 25 went up?
Yeah, but I going back over the years, as the years went on, there were less and less Kohanim going up. I guess he didn't re-emphasize it every year. I guess he felt that the first year he went through the laws, he went through what he had to do and everything.
Right.
And it reminds me of people fading out from doing the duchen, in my youth.
Right. So here we're talking about a fellow. He doesn't have anything which is going to exempt him and void him from duchening, but he's not the. We'll see what the Mishna says. He's not exactly a very careful person when it comes to mitzvahs. He's not medactic. He's not stringent about keeping the mitzvahs.
Uh-huh.
Is it kosher? It's not kosher. What could be wrong with it?
Okay, so in the fine print it says she'ein she'ar
Averos.
averot monim nesiat kapayim.
Right, meaning other averos, meaning we mentioned certain things which would nullify a person and puzzle him from duchening, right? But we didn't mention anything about other averos, meaning there were certain averos that were puzzling from the Nesias Kapayim, but not every avera. He wears suits. He doesn't check them for shatness. Right? He doesn't check the suits for shatness. Right? So if he doesn't do that, that'll puzzle him from Nesias Kapayim. Apparently not.
Oh, that's interesting.
So it's possible that he could go up to duchen with the Shabbos suit that was not checked for shatness.
Yeah, you see, he's wearing those what do you call it? Gold toe socks. There used to be that
gold toes. They're shatness.
They used to be. Now I don't think they are, but they used to be.
And it listed it in the ingredients. I mean, in the
I don't know what they put on the wear label. I'm not sure what they did, but it was known at one point. I think it's changed now. I'm not 100% sure, but it was known that gold toe, they reinforced their toes with flax. So
Wow.
Flax is a very, and they're wool socks, and flax is a very strong fabric. So they reinforce their toes. That's why they're called gold toes.
Oh, so you have
Flax
to,
toes.
yeah, you have to check what they're made out of then, huh?
Right,
Yeah.
right. You can, if you contact the big kashrus companies, OU or Star K, usually they have a shotness department also. Or you go online and you can, there's shotness
And
organization.
socks qualify as a garment.
Sure.
Wow, that's new to me, but okay,
Yeah.
that's good to know.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that's after the shear, everybody go check your sock drawer.
Okay.
You have to find the labels with what they're made out of,
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
so.
But Rebbe, you said that they don't do it anymore? They
Yeah,
stopped doing it?
I think they were convinced to clean up their process. I think so.
Mhm.
Anyway, I think we've gone a few minutes over our time limit.
Oh,
So we'll have to review this halach again tomorrow, Mitzvah Shem.
yeah.
Okay, very good.
Okay, thank you,
Okay,
Mayor.
be
Thank you,
well.
Liz. Thank you,
Okay.
Barry. Everyone have a good day.
Have a good day now. Be well, everyone.
Thank you.